The high-end build is where things get interesting. Since we have a higher budget, we have more options to choose from. The goal with this build is to create a rig that can handle native 4K gaming at 60 frames per second, but still have a good price to performance ratio. So let's have a look at the specs. CPU, Intel Core i5 12600K. CPU cooler, Corsair iCUE H100i Elite Caplix. Motherboard, MSI Meg Z690 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. RAM, G-Skill Trident Z5 RGB 32GB. Storage, Crucial P3 Plus 1TB PCIe 4.0. Video card, Asus TUF Gaming RTX 3080 Ti. PC case, Lian Li PC011 Dynamic. Power supply, Seasonic Focus GX850. To start things off, some people might wonder if the 12600K will hold up for this higher-end build. Well, if you're gaming at 4K, your games will be more GPU-bound than CPU-bound. This means that bottlenecking is not an issue, so the answer is that, yes, the 12600K will hold up quite well here. We need a good cooler if we're going for a high-end build. Well, the Corsair iCUE H100i Elite Caplix was a perfect choice, thanks to its aesthetics and performance. This cooler features RGB on both the pump and fans, so it's very visually pleasing. It uses Corsair ML120L RGB fans and a 240mm radiator. Performance-wise, this cooler is quite great. Next, we decided to upgrade to a Z690 motherboard for this PC build, specifically the MSI Meg Z690 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. This ATX board features 3 full-length PCIe x16 slots, 4 M2 slots, and a good amount of USB ports and headers, Wi-Fi 6, and excellent overclocking. Memory overclocking is great with this board, and the same is true for CPU overclocking. It is loaded with features and supports DDR5 memory on top of that. Simply put, this is one of the best Z690 boards out there. This also happens to be one of the best boards for the 12900K. Of course, to take advantage of this DDR5 motherboard, you'll need to get blazing fast DDR5 memory. Well, it does not get much better than the G-Skill Trident Z5 RGB. This is a 32GB kit with a speed of 6,000 megatransfers. It has a CIS latency of 36 and is fast enough that you'll notice the difference coming from DDR4. A high-end build like this benefits from fast memory, and the 32 gigs of capacity means that it holds up well for video editing and other productivity-related tasks. Storage-wise, we're upgrading to a PCIe Gen 4 drive. The Crucial P3 Plus 1TB is a PCIe 4.0 drive that is faster than any PCIe 3.0 drive out there. Surprisingly, the price isn't all that bad either. While you might not notice a difference in games, it will help in tasks such as video editing. Now let's move on to the star of the show. We decided to go with Asus TUF Gaming RTX 3080 Ti. This is the card you should get if you want to natively play games in 4K. The 3080 Ti can handle almost any game at 4K without the need for DLSS. If you want to experience ray tracing, this card excels well in that department too. Of course, it is quite expensive, but may very well be the last GPU you buy for quite a few years. For the PC case, we recommend the Lian Li 011 Dynamic. This is a spacious chassis and looks great when you have the right fans installed. It has enough room to work with and has water cooling support. Last but not least, we went with the Seasonic Focus GX850 for the PSU. It's an 80+ gold certified PSU and is the best in its class. The 850 watt is more than enough for this build, and the PSU stays near silent under full load. So if you want to put together a high-end 4K gaming rig and still get excellent value out of it, this is the one to get. Thanks to the powerful Z690 board, you also get a good upgrade path to the new Intel Core i9-13900K. As for the 3080 Ti, well, that GPU is quite a sight to behold. Overall, while this high-end gaming rig is expensive, the overall performance you're getting for that cost is quite impressive. Thanks to the abundance of choice, it's a great time to build a new gaming PC, and this rig is proof of that. The estimated cost of this PC build is $2,200 to $2,300. So what do you think? Tell us what you would like to change. Check another video where we suggest the best PC builds for the Intel Core i5 12600K and see if any of these is a better option for you. Tell us in the comments what you think, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Have an awesome day.